Hey guys, Marcy here. Okay, I know it has been like way too long, right? I haven't uploaded a video, I think in something like 2 months now. It's been too long and I'm sorry. And I wanted to come up here and upload a video because I had some time today to film, but not enough time to do like a makeup tutorial or like a review or a favorites or anything like that. I've never done like a tag video or a get to know me video or a Q&A or anything like that. So I figured doing some kind of like get to know me tag would be quick and easy, and it would be beneficial to all of you who have never seen me do one before, because I've literally never done one on this channel. So that's what we're gonna do today. I literally just googled like get to know me tag. A whole bunch of them popped up. They were all pretty much the same. So I just chose one and we're gonna get started. But before we start, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, and I promise I will be much better on my video uploads from here on out. But if you want to subscribe or follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, any of that, you can find me all at the same place. It's Marcy_Kayy with 2 Y's, just like it is here. Alright, let's get into it. So I think there's like 20 or 25 questions. I'm pretty much just gonna fly through them like rapid fire and just tell you whatever the first answer is that comes to my head. So the first question is, what is my middle name? So initially when I was born, my first name was supposed to be Marcella Lynn. However, on the birth certificate, they wrote Marcella as my first name and Lynn as my middle name. And my mom just really didn't dispute it ever, and she was just kind of fine with it like that. So Lynn has officially become my middle name, although Anastasia was really supposed to be my middle name. So that's a fun little fact for you guys. And quite honestly, I think Anastasia would be a kick-ass middle name. Question number 2, share your favorite subject in high school. Definitely anything music or the arts related. I was 100% a band geek. I did concert band, marching band, I did musicals, I did chorus. Anything music or the arts related, I 100% did it. In fact, I never had like a home ec class or a cooking class or a sewing class or anything like that, because I've always taken music classes and they kind of just filled up my schedule. Number 3, what is my favorite drink? Definitely, if you ever see me, I will always have a sweet tea. Specifically, I love Turkey Hill sweet tea, but that is just local to me. But any kind of sweet tea, I cannot get enough of it. And I know it's terrible for me, but it's just so good and I cannot stop drinking sweet tea. Number 4, what is my favorite song at the moment? Kelly Clarkson's new song. I can't think of the name of it right now. She just did it at the AMAs, but I absolutely love it. I'm so happy that she's getting a comeback. And really, Kelly Clarkson can sing. Like, that girl can sing. And I think a lot of people underestimate her because she was an American Idol, but you watch. Kelly Clarkson, she's going to make a comeback with this one. Number 5, what would you or have you name your children? If you guys don't know, and a lot of you, if you've watched me in the past, probably do know, I do have a 5-year-old daughter. Her name is Eva Marie. She often makes cameos in my uploads, but I have a daughter, like I said, her name's Eva Marie, and I also have a 14-year-old stepson named Tyler. Number 6, have you participated in any sports? Not in a long time, but when I was a kid, like in middle school and high school, I always did swimming and I did cheerleading. And yes, cheerleading's in a sport. Don't even get me started on that debate. The training and conditioning that you have to do in cheerleading to be able to properly do those stunts and not hurt someone. Cheerleading is a sport. But yeah, swimming and cheerleading, definitely all the way. I actually wish I could get back into swimming because I miss it. For those of you swimmers, I was a flyer. I always did 100 fly, 200 fly. Kudos to flyers. Number 7, what is your favorite book? I was never really like a huge reader. Like, I like magazines, but like I couldn't read like the Harry Potter novels or the Twilight novels. It's just not my thing. But if I had to think of one book that has stuck out over the years, it would be one called Madeline L'Engle is the author, and it's called A Wrinkle in Time. That is such a good book for, I think, any age range, honestly. But yeah, if I had to just pick one book, And the one that sticks out to me like instantaneously is Madeline L'Ingle's A Wrinkle in Time. You have to read it if you never have. Number 8, what is my favorite color? Black. All things black every day, especially since I am more of a plus size girl now. Black. Number 9, what is my favorite animal? Definitely penguins and cheetahs. If I could have a penguin and a cheetah, I'm set for life. I don't need anything else. Number 10, what is my favorite perfume? So recently, I just got Elizabeth Arden's white tea, and I've absolutely been loving that scent. But I would have to say, if it were like my absolute all-time ride or die favorite, it would either be Marc Jacobs Daisy Dream or Coach Poppy Blossom. Those two I have purchased over and over and over and over again, and I just never get sick of them. Number 11, what is my favorite holiday? Hands down, 100% Halloween. We are huge on Halloween in this house. I loved Halloween as a kid growing up. Now that I have Eva absolutely loves it. Her favorite movie of all time is Nightmare Before Christmas. We go balls to the wall on this house on Halloween, and it is definitely a family favorite. Number 12, on a scale of 1 to 10, rate your childhood. I would have to say somewhere between a 5 and a 7, and there's a couple reasons why. First off, I'm 30 years old, so like on YouTube standards, I'm already pretty old. But I grew up in a time before like the internet really took over, before everyone had one of these in their pockets. And it was a time where you could just go outside with your friends and ride your bike for hours and hours and hours. And you would know it's time to come home when you hear all the moms yelling for their kids from their front porch to come eat dinner. Like, that is how I grew up. That is when I grew up. And I think that we as a society have gotten so far away from that because of this, that it's not necessarily a good thing. I think we need more of how it used to be. But I love that aspect of my childhood. And I also, fun fact, I grew up on a farm. Like a legit farm with like silos and animals and a big lake. I grew up on a 6-acre farm. So I kind of just got to do whatever I wanted in the middle of nowhere with no one to really, you know what I mean? So that was an amazing part of my childhood. The crappy part of my childhood was always having to see my parents fight. My parents really hate each other. They still hate each other, so much so that they can't even get a divorce, that they've just been separated for 30 years because they can't agree on anything. So watching my parents fight throughout my entire childhood was never like a really enjoyable part. But everything else I loved, and that is why I give it the score that I did. Number 13, have I ever been out of the country? And no, I have not. I have not even been to Hawaii, really the West Coast at all. I think the furthest I've ever gone out is Texas. I'm in Pennsylvania. I have family in Texas, so we go see them every once in a while. And that's it. Number 14, do you speak any different languages? Not anymore. I used to be pretty good at Spanish, but I haven't really had to speak Spanish in a long time now, and I've kind of lost it. And that's sad because now I think Spanish, it's more important to learn Spanish now than ever. So I would like to learn Spanish again, but as of right now, no. Number 15, do I have any siblings? No, I'm an only child. Did I like school? Yes, I did. I kind of like was that kid that got along with everyone. Like, I could hang out with the popular kids. I could hang out with the band kids. I could hang out with the goth kids and the skater kids and the book nerds. Like, I got along with everyone. So school didn't really bother me. I got pretty good grades, like all A's and B's. So, yeah. Who are some of my favorite YouTubers? I love Casey Neistat. I'm getting into Shane Dawson. I absolutely love Philip DeFranco and Jenna Marbles. I've been following them for years and years and years. If you don't follow Philip DeFranco and Jenna Marbles by now, you absolutely stop this video, stop what you're doing, and go follow Philip DeFranco and Jenna Marbles, because they have worked so incredibly hard on their channels for so long, and they really are kind of like the pillars of YouTube. and they're just amazing at what they do, and I absolutely love and admire them both. As far as like beauty gurus, I love Nicole Guerrero. I've always loved Nicole Guerrero. Jaclyn Hill I watch all the time. Raw Beauty Christie is one of my favorites. I can relate to Raw Beauty Christie a lot on like a whole bunch of different things. Like I feel like if we ever met like together in real life that we would be friends. Jessica Jam Beauty 89, Jessica Braun, I really like her, and Emily Noel, and Jessie and Gina, of course, Prank versus Prank, or however you want to label them now. Those are pretty much my favorite YouTubers. PC or Mac? If we're talking desktop, it has to be Mac. If we're talking like phones or laptops, PC. What phone do I have? This phone, I'm actually about to dump this phone and get a brand new one because this thing is beat to crap. But this is the Samsung Galaxy S6 Edge Plus. And it has survived for over 2 years now, and I don't know how because it is shattered to a million pieces. But I'm about to trade it in. I just don't know if I want to continue. I've always had Samsung. Always, always, always. I just don't know if I want to continue with Samsung and get the Note 8 or if I want to get the Apple iPhone X. So maybe you guys can help me decide. How tall am I? 5'4". And do I have any pets? Yes, I do. I have a pit bull named Trinity, and I have 2 cats, one named Sassy, and a little baby 6-month-old cat named Squeaks. And that is it because I see it's almost time to get Eva off the school bus, so I have to get outside. But thank you so much, guys, for watching. As always, if you like this video, if you like what I do, and you want to stick around to see what else I upload and when, make sure to like this video, hit that subscribe button, go follow me on Instagram, Twitter, all that good stuff. And thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Mwah! Bye!